Hi folks, this is your host Arslan Shah, RCIC Grand North Immigration Services. Today is just a follow-up to a previous video that was in Urdu, and this show will be in English so that a better, wider audience can understand the show itself. So we're going to talk about student direct stream for students from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other few countries that have been inducted into SGS recently by IRCC. So what is required for SGS? What exactly is SGS, Student Direct Stream? So for Student Direct Stream, you need to have a good IELTS score, first of all. You need to have at least 6 in each band. Better the merrier. Higher the score, it's much better. But at least just 6 in each band. Overall band should be at least 6.5. By each band, I mean speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Right? Not less than 6 in each band, but an overall band should be at least 6.5. So IELTS is the main requirement for it. And then the second main requirement for that is GIC, which stands for Guaranteed Investment Certificate, which is like a term deposit. You have to submit some money, like around $10,000 per candidate, per student, to a Canadian bank. It can be Scotia Bank, HSBC Bank here in Canada, and just open an account here, submit, transfer the money from your home country, and you will get a certificate, proof that you have opened an account and your money is here in Canada. So that money here is considered as a living expense. That gives a guarantee that you have already invested here as your living expense that will cover your living expense for 1 year in Canada. Other than that, you have to make sure that you pay the first year's tuition fee. It varies from colleges to universities. For colleges, it starts from $12,000 and above. It can go as high as $22,000, $25,000. Colleges offer short courses like diploma, postgraduate certificates, or postgraduate diplomas, which are called PGDs, PGCs, and just diplomas as well. Short courses, I mean that they vary in tenures, like it can be for 1 year, 8 months, 6 months, 2 years. But make sure you come into a program which is at least for 8 months. That 8 months is an IRCC criteria to qualify for a postgraduate work permit. So yes, GIC is there, first year tuition fee is there, a good IELTS score is there. You need to get that. Once your admission is clear and you get the admissions in the preferred college or university of your liking, then that university or college will issue you a letter of acceptance, which is called LOA, a letter of acceptance, LOA. And once, make sure we submit a proper study plan along with the admissions as well. So with LOA, now we're heading towards IRCC. This is the interesting part. We are heading towards IRCC, and where they will make a decision whether you will get the visa or not. So this is the most technical part and most trickier part and the most important part here. Admissions is one hurdle, but this is the biggest challenge. Many students will fail on this part. On the second part, they would just think that they've got the admissions at a Canadian university, but that is not a suffice. It's not enough to get a visa clearance in Canada. So this is where expertise comes in very handy to get a certified or regulated Canadian immigration consultant on your panel who can speak to IRCC, who can talk to IRCC, who can submit your case to IRCC on your behalf, who can represent you with IRCC. So this is where you need a professional services from an IRCC or immigration attorney. They are pretty much the same. They have the same license like IRCC, ICCRC immigration consultants, which are for immigration consultants of Canada Regulatory Council. They have pretty much the same license to present or represent clients on immigration cases. Whereas an immigration lawyer does the same thing. They have the same powers, same thing. Immigration lawyers can go to courts, IRCC, ICCRC members, which are immigration consultants, can also go to courts on your behalf and represent you on lower courts, which are called immigration tribunals in Canada. So yes, now IRCC, this is the major challenge. Get yourself geared up for the biggest challenge. First thing, you have to have a great, superb study plan. Or why do you want to do that course? Why you selected that course? How beneficial will that course be for you to your home country when you complete your studies and go back to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh? How much beneficial it will be to your home country? How beneficial it will be to the work that you're already doing? For example, many folks must have started their own business, right? And they would need some entrepreneurship skills in the baggage. And they decided that they can go to Canada and get a diploma or postgraduate certificate, a specialization in Canada for entrepreneurship. And then when they go back to their home country, this will help them better manage their businesses, better manage their employees, better manage their finances. Overall, it will add value to their business. And other than that, if someone is working for an employer in India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh, so will that course help that employee to get a promotion in that company or not? How beneficial it will be. So by saying that, I mean that you have to do exactly the same course that you're already doing. The work that it should be in alignment with the work that you are currently doing. So someone is an entrepreneur, so gets herself into an entrepreneurship program. Biggest mistakes the students does is some students are in administration work and they want to do HR, management in Canada. For what? That doesn't make any sense to the immigration officer here. You cannot change paths. You have to justify to the immigration officer why you have chosen this program and what value it will add to the work that you are currently doing. So make sure you choose the correct course for yourself and you have a proper study plan with a lot of clarity in your mind what you want to do. So all services, we do provide all these services. We help students from admissions to study plans, choosing the right course. We do a suitability analysis for the candidate. We pick the right course, right college. We also look into fee affordability, and we also look into provinces that are offering immigration much easier than the other provinces. So we would, for example, if the students want to come to Ontario, maybe we will suggest Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba, or some Atlantic provinces down east. They have much easier immigration policies as compared to Ontario or British Columbia. So leave that to us. We will suggest the best university. We will suggest the best college. We will suggest the best location for you in terms of long-term immigration as well. However, when we go to the immigration officer, we don't say that. We don't tell them that we have long-term plans in staying in Canada. What they want to hear is that how beneficial this course will be when you go back to your home country and add value to the things you are already doing. So the university folks will give you a letter of acceptance. With that letter of acceptance and a solid study plan that we will help you with, we go to immigration officer with a strong study plan, a lot of clarity, what the student wants and why does the student want this. So we go over there, we manage the case, we submit a solid submission. The IRCC officer reviews the case, and if the IRCC officer, he or she, is satisfied with your plan, make sure it's a plan. It's not a submission, it's a plan that you are submitting them. Not only just a submission or your documents, it's a plan that they want to see. They want to see that you are clear in your mind what you are doing, and you're ready for that or not. Right? And you're also ready for Canadian life as well or not, right? So this is very important for you that you plan your studies, you plan your path. We will definitely help you with that. So if the student visa immigration officer is satisfied with all your answers that we will help you with, they will issue you a letter of introduction along with a stamp on your passport, which is the Canadian visa. Canadian visa will give you access to Canadian territory entering Canada, whereas the letter of introduction is the document, is a paper that you have when you arrive in Canada. You have to submit it to the immigration officer. In return, the immigration officer will take that and issue you a study permit. You can take that study permit, you can go to your local bank here in Canada, announce them there that you have arrived in Canada and you want your money back, the 10,000 GIC I talked about. So what they will do is they will start returning you those $10,000 in installments with interest. So initially they will give you $3,000 and monthly, subsequently month by month they will start paying you back or giving you back $1,000 a month. So this is very important that you report to the university, start your course, and complete your course. The purpose of you to study here and get quality education in Canada. So feel free to write to us. Our email address is there, info@grandknot.ca. Our phone numbers are there, 416-800-1946. It's an exchange server. You can press 1 to talk to me or either any other consultant available at that point. We are a group of consultants, RCICs, authorized by the Government of Canada, or ICCRC, Immigration Consultants of Regulatory Council. We are fully authorized to represent clients on immigration, citizenship, and matters as intricate as refugees. So students also come under our domain, though it's a much lighter work for us. So feel free to write to us for any concerns, right or wrong, any questions. Nothing is, no question is wrong, no question is right. Just feel free to throw in any question at us, and we'll be more than happy to address all those questions for you. So for now, I'm signing off until our next video. Take care and have a nice time. Bye.